So here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Macho madness, it's macho madness. Macho madness.
It's been a while since we've done a video together.
Macho madness.
It's apparently macho madness.
Freaking madness. It's macho
So,
madness.
we're playing a game that I think you guys would love. It's called Children of Morta.
Children of Mortis.
It's not Children of Mortis. Mortis is a character in a game Nova plays
Mortis
a
means
lot.
dead in Latin.
Right, it does. Mortis is the name of a character that Nova really wants in Brawl Stars.
Ah.
But it's not Children of Mortis. They would all have shovels. Mortis has a shovel.
And they would all be dead.
Right, that too. Anyway, we're doing Children of Morta, which at least sounds like death. A little bit. But I'm going to let the game speak for itself because it is wild and I really like it.
I know nothing about it.
Okay, I'm actually going to delete the save slot because I only played a tiny bit. We're going to start fresh and new. It does look a little bit like that's not okay. The mountain exploded. Normal
The
things.
tree's dead, and then there's soup.
And then there's soup.
Margaret
Oh, it was
awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her.
Is her mother Morta?
She gathered her thoughts.
She's
Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms.
It's a big house.
That is a big house.
Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort.
Good old Rhea. Gonna touch the tree, make some magic.
Margaret sought answers,
Some bird.
but the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry.
That's what I do when I don't want to talk to somebody. I just whisper something dark and hungry. They leave me alone.
The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed.
Climbed one set of stairs.
The only
Rhea.
thought on her mind, has it begun again?
Oh, this is the same place. But with an unexplored mountain, which is better than explored. There are a lot of moons / planets in the sky. Something tells me this is not Earth.
John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword.
And they're flashy.
His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughters' hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
What about me? Huh?
It's got to load. And during the intro, I don't actually know if there's multiplayer, so if there's not, then I'll let you play. But we're going to test it. But there is local co-op. I've checked it out. You gotta like turn on your controller first,
Oh, right.
because that'll help. Oh, there are many mystic symbols. And here we are. Ooh, I moved my character with the stick. Okay, so if you hit start, nothing happens. That's by design, don't worry. Here you go. Alright, because I've already played this intro. See, normal, strong. I did that exact same thing. It turns out you can't cut down the little tree.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
This guy's like, I'm gonna practice my sword strikes on the edge of a cliff, like a storybook hero. Oh, that positioning of that thing is really important. Because it's supposed to show. I wonder if I can change the position. Here, real quick, there's a little dealy bopper that we need to move. There we go. It makes it easier to see. So, X is your sword, LB is your shield, and then A is a gun.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
Wow, this game's hard.
Yeah, you just wait. They're just doing a nice lead in. Turns out, this is not the height of the enemies. These little tadpoles are not that big of a deal, but you just wait. He's like, they're like disembodied eyeballs crawling on the ground. Ooh, you got a critical one.
I'm having fun.
Shut up.
I can see why you wanted to play this game.
Shut up. Look, it's making that thing. Oh, there, it's gone. You killed him.
Wow. The beauty of programming.
Stop.
Wow. This game is hard.
If you die before the end of the prologue, I wouldn't laugh. I wouldn't laugh. I love how even when they hit you, you got a lucky dodge.
Yeah, because this game's real hard.
Oh, shut up.
Look, you can hit him through the rock.
Yeah, that's a strategy.
They should fix that. It's a bug.
No, it's not. It's a feature.
Feature?
Yep.
What are these red things?
It's for regaining health if you
so
get
I don't need
hit.
it. I'll never need it. Got it. Because I'm so good at games.
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle
That's a wall.
was certain.
Good job, game.
Oh, shush.
Shield. I don't need a shield. Like, look at this.
It does make you run out of stamina, which is your blue. Orange is your dodge bar. The blue is your stamina bar.
Oh my god, why?
You took damage.
So? Oh my.
And then you heal.
Yeah. So I don't even need this. Touch the
Vanished
wall.
by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
Oh, shut up. That was 1 point of damage. Oh, stupid.
No, 4 points of damage.
Gemstone.
Greater chests require a gemstone to open. Gemstones are found in different places, like this animal corpse.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
This makes
The
sense.
shard
probably why
grew
he died.
warm,
He ate a
humming
gemstone
softly from the harnessed
Choked.
energy.
and died. The poor llama. Alright, now damaged enemies burn in fire.
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Really? Oh no, it's actually dangerous. Oh no. I actually have to play now?
Don't get stuck in the purple, because they will freeze you.
It's not that hard. Skill point.
Gain a skill point through the tree. Doodly doo. There's a description. Call down swords from the heavens upon John's enemies. Pick it.
After.
Yeah. It's a good ability.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Why? And then it's got a timed recovery.
Yeah, like any normal ability.
8
Got it.
seconds. Yeah.
Another dead animal. Can I find another gemstone on it?
No,
Because that
apparently
makes sense.
Goblins,
That one
a
died from
familiar threat,
other causes.
albeit farther out than usual.
Okay, wow. This goblins didn't know where I hit him. And then he burned.
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, goblins were an unfocused but constant threat.
They're goblins.
Good old goblins.
Magnificent but dangerous, a land of love found and of love lost.
Looks like a tree mixed with a rock.
Good old tree rock.
Some gold.
Nope, no gold for you. But there is a cool
Before
place.
him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by.
Go get that thunderstone.
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in
Doc, I get it.
expert
It's a
fashion.
funny game.
Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter,
You don't wanna be
bow and
Linda?
quiver at the ready,
Oh, bone.
determined to do her part.
Heck yeah. Switching characters.
There's no join? Okay, we'll finish playing through this. It might come... No, I think it might come after the intro is done. But you have to go get the stone.
Alright.
Create a temporary order that damages nearby enemies. So this is a super ability with army.
Oh. Hey, I'm here.
Hey, I'm here. If you block it, you ran out of stamina.
Oh, I ran out of stamina. Wow. As if that the bot in this game is completely overpowered.
It's not.
What do you mean? Did you see that? They hit every single shot.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
So I have to stop the ritual. Got it.
Yup.
And they could apparently teleport. Cool. And there's a big guy. Cool. That's this game.
No, you don't have to play it. I will. Okay, talk and play.
Look, you're dead, and I won.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
Oh, that tree's dead. Cut down a special magic tree.
That's not good.
And then they, like, sacrificed animals on its stump. That seems rude. At the very least.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, it depends on their culture. We don't know their culture yet, so we don't actually know if it's
The
rude or
ancient
not.
tree
So
had
stop
been
making
cut down.
assumptions.
Together, father and daughter described the horrors, dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death
Child,
to
get off the
bolster their
table.
ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death.
We are the Bergsons.
Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
I guess the sanctuary is their home. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, listen, I think this is some pretty advanced technology. I don't think that they would put stairs there.
I mean, maybe it's to keep them fit. They seem to be trying to do it. They put them in all the
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret
really
pointed to
incredible.
the huge crystal at the
Can I have an
center of the
elevator?
den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber.
So basically,
By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
okay, so now go return home.
Sure.
Library.
Nope. On.
Well, that's weird because this seems like it should be open.
Okay, first of all, you don't even know if it's go up yet because you haven't even checked.
Okay, well, I did actually, but
I know you
they
have.
advertised local co-op.
I know.
You take
Hold
this.
on. Hold on.
So my family's all doing their own stuff. Staying busy. Kids are doing art. This guy's brooding and staring out a window. Grandma's still up on the hill. We got cool lights. So the library mainly just talks about who the Bergsons are, like Ben and John and Kevin and Linda and Lucy and Margaret and Mary. Okay. Maybe it's when we do chapter select. Kale Dippo Caves. Silk Caverns.
Yeah, that's it.
What?
Do it. Go.
Ha! See, there we are.
I'm Linda.
Okay, you're Lynn. Eventually, yes.
You have a skill level though.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna get it too. Apparently, the more you spread around the level up and skills, the better your whole family becomes, because they gain, like when your whole family reaches a certain level, they will all gain a buff. Cool. Okay, we figured it out. Good job, everybody.
A celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Got it. So that's our go back home thing. My understanding is this is something kind of like a roguelike, where things will be a little different each time.
Okay.
But you can make, progress by gaining money and experience.
What do you mean gaining progress? We're gonna get this on the first try.
Yeah, we're just gonna just go through the whole game on the first try.
0 deaths.
Stop messing with that. There you go. Okay, starting our 0 deaths run. Here we go. Here's a 0 death speed run too. We'll be done in 20 minutes. Okay. Using her bow, Linda takes out her enemies from a distance. You can use the arrow to aim and shoot at the same time. She uses stamina to shoot while moving. Her stamina. I would have liked to know that. Oh, she has 2 dodges. Look, she can do. My guy can dodge and then can't dodge again for a while. You can dodge and dodge again. Now you can't dodge again until you recharge. It's the red bar.
I just have arrows right now.
Oh, interestingly, the special ability don't carry over. Oh, snap. I will protect you. No. Come on. Yep. Thank y'all. Look. Thank you. Good. Oh no. Okay.
There's something down here, by the way.
Got it? Yeah, you need to not die.
Wait, this low on health already.
Mr. I was just super easy 0 death.
It explodes.
Oh shit. Okay. Did not know that. We kind of have to be careful.
Yeah, you're at 30 health. Because you hit a red bear.
I know. Okay. It was purple, so you don't understand. You're confused.
You have everything's purple in this game. That's bad.
Not everything. These enemies are definitely not purple.
Have you ever even heard of the color spectrum? Everything that's purple is not actually purple. It's just reflecting purple.
Okay, thank you. For the lesson.
See, look, purple. Did you see that? When it went behind this, it became purple.
Okay.
There's something up here.
Hold on. It was an enemy.
It's okay, I don't need you.
Okay, so what about that roof?
The blue thing.
Ow! I'm at 17 health.
Use your shield, you stupid. And your triangle. Did you forget about your triangle?
Here, what's the... Oh, there's a comment.
Wanna know what the blue thing is? Wanna know what the blue thing is? It's the exploded bee.
Okay, so now how do we go back home?
It's this thing. What do you mean, how do we go back home? We have to do this.
Okay, skill tree. Interesting. That doesn't tell me anything.
We can't go back home. Oh, return home, there it was.
Right. Oh, there you go, return home. We can't return home. Oh, return. Hooters!
Cool kill.
One held a gift. Two hid ferocious creatures. It was
well,
the
you just
lady
jumped on it.
or
You were
the
just like,
tiger.
hey, whatever works.
Bergson.
I'm dead.
He's dead?
But you can hold B to revive me. Run right. Run
The
away.
Bergson began to slip away, wondering
That
if
Zoo Death
this
run
was
worked out
death.
well.
The Bergson began to slip away, wondering if this was death.
See, we don't actually know if it was death.
The Bergsons have fallen in Silk Caverns 1.
See, I feel like that was your fault. Because you forgot about your why.
You definitely, I didn't forget at the end, but regardless, I feel like hubris was also involved.
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back. A sensation no hero could become accustomed to.
It only brought back you.
Yep, you're dead now.
As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts
we were supposed to
rushed
die.
through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
So we were supposed to die. See, that doesn't count as a death because we were supposed to die.
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Okay. Uncle Ben uses Morb to upgrade the entire family's weapons and armor, increasing their main
Armor up.
Main attributes.
Armor up.
Select the attributes for the
Gets us more health.
Yeah, from what I've heard, health and damage are really, really good focus. Like, speed's okay, everything else is okay, but it's armor
Book of Rhea.
and damage. I don't know. Can't go there.
Alright, cool.
Alright, good. Thank you, Ben's Workshop. Oh, wait.
Nothing could quite
Me, I'm
match
playing
the
violin.
calm that Linda felt when playing her violin. Its sublime sound, the perfect counter to the nerve-wracking uncertainty and chaos.
You're reading a book.
That's right. Because I'm worldly. I like to read. Oh, Grandma's just, casting some spells like she is wont to do. Okay, we're going to try again. Now with greater health.
Supposed to die.
Okay.
So it doesn't count as a death.
If we just say that we were supposed to die all of the times that we die, then it's still a zero death run.
Guys, don't look at this game over screen. We were supposed to die.
Right. This is
Look, there's
all...
a cutscene.
There's a
It's like us going back into the game.
Right. And then we're there. And that was
a cutscene.
Work.
We
That's
gained.
That's a very dunky way to take it. Just like, hey guys, don't pay attention to this game over screen. I was supposed to die. I don't know if you guys have seen Donkey, but Donkey on YouTube is great.
Have you seen the Red Dead 2?
I have seen the Red Dead 2
I
video.
love it.
That is really good. Activate tornado.
Activate
Is there anything?
the hippo laser?
Activate the hippo laser.
Polly, activate the hippo laser.
I don't know why it's Polly, but it's Polly.
Polly, activate my horse gun.
Give me a horse gun.
Okay, this is definitely you.
I mean, we still haven't exactly let up, but you did something. So, I think the first one is on your list. I don't know, you can do either. Arrow skyward to fall upon them. Yeah, that's the actual ability. I think the circle one is the passive.
That should do anything.
What?
Oh, it recharges fast though.
Look out, traps. Oh, that was nice. I like them at it.
Bam, I got one. Oh my kill. You don't.
Ooh, I gained a skill point. One mo. So that is melee attackers take damage when blocked by John's shield.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And then this just boosts damage. Oh,
And you can't even do it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Shield of Thorns. You really don't want to see what it does?
I don't know what it does, but I hit it. I can't. It's just there.
Okay. That is weird.
Maybe it enemies power? I don't know.
Okay, there's a button over here, or we can go through the blue door. Oh, it just moves you. It sucks you in.
Oh.
Interesting.
One held a gift.
Okay,
Two
now,
hid
chill.
ferocious creatures.
So it's not
It
the
was
right
the
one.
lady or the tiger.
We know
the
that.
Bergson.
Left.
It doesn't do much damage. It's like, oh, these things are tough.
Sure.
Well, yeah, Mr. I got a bone in
It's really not that hard.
Well, that was that.
So it's the middle one. We know now.
Yeah, I think it changes every time we go. Goddamn. I wasn't paying attention. We haven't gotten the stone. We have to go down. I have a feeling we're going to find something.
Maybe you will.
Well, he was good to know, so if you can revive me if I die. Yeah, so you were forgetting about your Y too.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, look out for the thing.
I just know when to use it right now. Because it's an area attack. Where's single gun enemies? Watch out. Sorry, auto aim locks, so
Okay, that thing recharges those. That's good to know.
open. Gold.
Oh, hey, I don't think I can break this.
What do you mean? It's a game.
Wait. Back up here. There's something over there.
Wow.
Why is that marked?
I don't know.
This must be something that we can unlock later. Like, those things must do something. It's marked on the map.
You really need to use your shield now.
I agree. I'm learning how to play this a little bit. Yeah, when we double up on those, that does quite a bit of damage. Nice. Quite near death.
Why does my sound get bad?
It turns out you don't have your own speaker. Crap, run away. Sorry.
I guess now we're even.
Yep, we are. That comes back there. Oh, there's a thing. Yes! Except, so now we can just hold up and we can teleport back here. I don't know. Apparently it was a transition to somewhere else.
Well,
The halls of Anea, so mesmerizing in their magnificence, were to be found at the end of a long road. And a hero never knows what is awaiting them at the end of a road. Moving is more important than reaching.
I'm here now.
But, like, what about where we were?
Who cares? There's nothing else there.
I mean, there was definitely a thing there.
Well, we missed it.
Wait a minute. Nope, I can't teleport back. Okay.
Oh well.
I think what we're supposed to do is to be able to get back into the spaces
It's really low power.
Yep.
So you just put that blocking and then I'll take out the guys.
Whoa, big
Block it.
pop. That does what?
Increases stamina and then it must consume one moving.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot longer.
Whoa. That one sucks you in and...
nothing.
All right, cool. That one just squeezed back. Skeleton man. Goldness. Ooh. Yeah, see, the gold stuff is cool stuff. We should have gotten the gold stuff back then.
Maybe you should have.
Yeah, since I'm usually in the middle of that. It seems like a good idea. So this should improve our survivability by at least a little bit. Oh!
Yep, sure will. It will improve our survivability.
Alright, this is good.
Behind you.
Still don't have any
Yeah, no.
frickin' stones. Are they really angry at you?
Because I'm doing.
What strange thing could have dragged grandmother this far? The will of Rhea will flow in those still obelisks to aid the Guardians. This was the only thing Margaret silently whispered.
Obelisk of Swiftness. Move at greatest speed for a limited duration.
Seems like good things for you.
It's for both of
Oh,
us.
for both of us. It's like a shrine. No, there's nothing we can do here, right? Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna have to zip around and face.
Sorry, they're stuck on the floor.
Very nice. That's a long one. Full health? No.
No, of course not.
You're like, yeah. That's not game.
That's not my blessing because I didn't die.
Yep, that was a lot of cool. Ooh, what did we get?
Fire.
A fire shine.
Obelisk Force.
Okay, yeah, you get that. Oh, it's just constant. Okay. Watch out. There's a, I'm dead again. We're both dead. Okay, cool.
Well,
I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like we gathered more of.
220 gold. That means we can upgrade ourselves a significant amount.
Yep. Or at least, I want to improve our damage big time.
Yeah, damage I feel like is a problem. Who knows, maybe we'll unlock a new person.
Kevin's need to help all began when his elder brother Mark left the house. His brother was strong, making any near him feel safe. But he left Kevin. Though Uncle Ben knew what his nephew needed, a focal point for his aspirations.
Sounded like he just stapled his hand.
Whenever Margaret deciphers a tablet, Rhea reveals something new to the Bergsons. Given enough resources, she will then be able to...
The mysteries of the world were like open books to the wise, and words from the wise shall benefit man and beast.
So, Book of Rhea.
475.
Increases the efficiency of obelisk effects.
A lot. Okay, go to workshop.
Good to know.
And not armor up, but warfare.
Yeah.
And we could also do swiftness.
200 for that. I suppose. Or we could save up for the next.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
I think we should save. Anything else of interest?
Oh, at the table.
Ah, you're right. Yeah.
Uncle Ben pondered over a map he received from a refugee. The Silk Caverns were a twisted maze of dead ends and venomous nests. But somewhere along the right path, a Neadia, spirit of the Caldipo Caves, rested.
That's what we're looking for. Okay, what time is it? Yep, we got time for at least one more full raid.
Wrong. I don't want to be Linda. I want to be Kevin.
Well, maybe with enough intentional deaths.
Kevin
that were
sounds like a
supposed to
rogue
happen.
character.
He does sound like he will be.
Rhea will obviously be the wizard.
Rhea. You mean Margaret, the old lady? Rhea's like a god.
Oh, right.
It'd be cool. It's just like all these family members and then one giant godlike figure. Like, you can be this person. Like, press X to kill everything on the screen. Would be nice. If a little, a little easy. Okay, weird thing. The kitty's very happy. Okay, so we are going to the right.
way. Damage. Oh, that's tons more damage.
Yep, we're gonna eventually get right through all that. I don't think I can add any more. Yeah, no.
Once you get to level 4, though, get that stuff.
Increase max health boss family members.
Use John's armor. And then what's that?
Unleash your rage temporarily become invulnerable and deal thorn damage to attackers. That's pretty cool too. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oop, we're going down then. Ooh, help, don't waste it. Watch out for the boomer. There we go.
Watch out for the boomer, watch out for the boomer.
Thank you.
Watch out.
There. Alright. Yeah, we're much more powerful now.
Can the
Alright.
body endure the mind's gamble?
What do you think? You're gonna pick the middle, aren't you? Uh-huh.
It's not. What is that thing?
I don't know, but you
Summon
use
it.
it.
I'm attacking. He's dead.
We need to go back to our healing. Mainly.
Yeah. You get one.
Hey, we got one of those. Now we'll like never find one.
Okay, get the other one.
Oh, it heals both of us.
Oh,
We
get
don't
it.
have to worry about it.
Very cool.
That is cool.
Wait, what the heck? Oh.
Yeah, it's because that was the shrine.
Oh, that's what those
That's what those
are.
are. We just unlocked it when we went there. Oh, get back. Baby coming
Don't you like when I shoot them out of your room?
What is that?
Hand. Instantly heals, which is not easy.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe we need it.
Hey, stay away. Bring him over here.
Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah.
Don't puff me. Puff you.
Okay, nothing there.
Oh, there's a chest.
Just watch out for spikes. Need to get back. You and your excessive mobility.
We can do this. You want to do it? Oh, get it!
Yeah, and then we need to do the healing shrine.
Yeah, do it. Bam.
Grab it.
Dude.
In this case, don't do that.
Great.
Well, I've got another one. It's all about the luck of the draw. Okay, there was a thing. There was a path to the left. Watch out for the. Nope, never mind. Nothing else over here.
What's the map?
It's not that.
Yeah, we just have to go right.
Yep. I'm gonna go top.
Body. I'm faster. Look at us.
These level ups are dramatic. Ow, lean back.
Get it. Nothing.
Oh, defense shot.
You don't know that. What do you know it's gonna be the touchdown, huh? Have you played this before? It's endurance.
Well, then we should go find things quickly. Don't just like take damage.
heal this. No, we shouldn't. There's a thing back here.
What? Huh?
There's nothing.
Okay. Just to the right. Okay, just to the... It's fine. Put our armor shine to that, please. Oh, but that's our... Okay, so now gold thing first. What is this? Chance to fire projectiles in different directions upon being hit.
You.
Yeah, I do get hit a lot. There's nothing down.
You get hit
Now
quite a lot, actually.
I do get hit a decent.
More than me.
It's not a small amount of hitting that I endure.
The thinnest strands of white fibers coated the ground and walls, evidence of the silk caverns living up to their name.
And dark white.
Oh,
Dark white.
oh, it's one of these.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. I'm blocked out right now.
No, I'm dead. Not come and revive me.
I'm not. Okay, I'm
Do
gonna
not
revive
get
you
that heal.
first.
Yes. I got stuck in this little corner and I couldn't dodge away.
I got healed up a little bit. That was a difficult battle, I'll tell you
And
what.
it's not even over.
Hey.
This game is not fun.
Right, not at all. Oh my god. Oh, that was a big fireball. Yeah, the second level becomes significant. So here's my question. What's the advantage of going home right now? We should try. Because I bet we get to keep the little green gem. Nope.
Right at me.
Meg's like, I wanted to die again.
I didn't. That stupid homing.
Okay, let's return home.
Hold on.
Cloud Roland. The Dark Tower came.
Come here.
We're gonna die.
Come here, stupid. You ain't gonna die. You're not gonna die. Kill the big spider. I died. See, now we got 4 more gold.
Okay. This is telling me that we need to go. So,
See, look, we got an achievement from that. I'm so
revive
smart.
5 times in co-op mode. It turns out we could have done it later too. But anyway, okay. Return home. We're gonna see what that does for us. Yes.
0 deaths.
Okay. Run duration. Enemies killed. It kind of takes a little bit to load, apparently. There we go. 175. Some gathered gemstones.
See, we only would have had 292 if we hadn't fought that spider thing.
Well, thank goodness. That changed everything.
And we gathered gemstones.
All right, so what does that give us?
A set of daggers made just for him. They would be his guide to finding himself, his focal point.
He's very excited.
The boy tested them. They felt good. Not too heavy, not too light. Like an extension of himself. Uncle Ben suggested a few practice swings outside. The daggers sliced the air, guided with an easy grace. His nephew was clearly a natural with the blades and would be ready to join his father and sister in no time. But the boy's mother had words on that subject. 2 of her children were already risking their lives, and she would not have her precious little boy out there as well.
Stupid.
Regretfully, he took the daggers away. Who was he to argue with a mother when it involved her child? Handing over the daggers was like abandoning a part of himself. He was meant for them, meant to be out there fighting for what was right. He just needed to convince them.
I have a feeling he'll get there.
So we were supposed to die.
So we were supposed to die. No, we didn't. This time we didn't die.
Yeah, but we were still supposed
She knew
to die.
where it was coming from. Her ancestors had spoken of such corruption flooding down the mountain. But Grandma Margaret wanted to know what it was and what needed to be done to destroy it.
Is there a hole in the book?
That's normal, you didn't know it. Books mostly have holes in them.
Lucy could spend hours with paper and pencil, giving life to objects she witnessed in the clouds, drowning herself in her own world. A place empty of life's trials and tribulations. Away from Grandma Margaret, who was always insisting that she continue to practice her other specialty.
Oh, really? Her other specialty? Maybe she's gonna join too.
She will. She will.
Alright, so Ben's workshop. Which one we gonna boost? Damage
Both.
or oh, both. I like both.
I'm smart. I'm
We're gonna be-
smart.
We're super buff. Next time we roll. There's a kitty. They have a kitty.
It's not theirs. It's on the balcony.
He's on the banister.
He's on the balcony.
No, these are stairs going up to a hallway, and there's a banister overlooking.
He's on the balcony.
Because that means Grandma doesn't have a roof.
He's not real.
Okay.
Cat's not real. It's a fake cat.
Fake cat. What is that? Ah. That gets away. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, this was a fun game.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's really easy.
Yeah, super easy. We just flew right through it. I remember how we destroyed it. Alright, well, we love you guys. We'll catch you guys on the flip.
Ooh.
Yep. Those polar peas. And we're signing off.